open over here? How you doing over here?
You ready for this?
Yo, you left your fucking folders open over here.
All right, you ready?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I might need some fucking water. I think I'm alright.
All right. I think there's a water bottle on
Give me
there
a shot
for-
of water, just a shot.
It's for you. I leave that for guests. I have a big bucket of
Shot of
bottles
water.
upstairs. Okay, ready? All the cameras are go?
Going.
All right.
Live. We're live.
Hey, yo, we are back with another A-Live verse session with Buddhakai, and today we got my man Provoke from Proximity. Say what's up.
What's up, Bernard? How you doing?
I'm doing well.
What's good?
Jeez, I'm like all like, hi. Hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing?
What up, y'all? What up?
That was funny. Anyway, so we're going to drop right into the first track. What are you doing here with this one real quick?
All right, real quick. So this is my favorite beat to freestyle over when I'm
nice.
riding in my car.
Okay.
So I had to do it like this. This is grammatic
All right.
in this whole world, and I'm mashing up 3 verses on it.
Dope.
2 of them are old, 1 of them's new, so you kind of can get the feel of where I was in the past to where I am now.
Nice. Let's just drop it then.
Let's do it.
In this whole world, you know,
A live verse, Buddhakai,
there are
Provoke,
millions of boys
Proximity.
and girls
Yeah, universal language. You do it like this. Yeah, check it.
who are,
Yeah,
who are,
yo, yo.
in this whole
So
world,
why did it all have to happen that way?
who are,
Why did it all have to happen that way?
who are. There are millions
Yo.
of boys and
1,
girls
2, yo.
in this
Dealing with my problems, I wonder if I'll ever make it. When I tend to avoid my problems, yo, I might as well face it. Looking for guidance, I hope to find it in a little black place that holds an angel's soul. And for me, I know that sacred sing it's not over till the fat lady sung. Where every time she sings, it has to be a sad song. They say this life and you just have to learn to accept it. But everything I do in life, it seems that I regret it. What I got going for me, I can't help to neglect it. My low self-esteem keeps me from giving myself credit. My psyche tries to tell me that my brain's been infected, and my whole way of living couldn't get much more hectic. When I had to deal with death and was forced to respect it. Now my life's all off course and any day I could wreck it. How can you find the entrance when you're looking for the exit? Gotta stop living in the past and stay focused on the present. So why did it all have to happen that way? I think it's a little more than just having a bad day. Things happen because they happen, we accept them that way. So the only thing that I could do is put it past me. So why did it all have to happen that way? I think it's a little more than just having a bad day. Things happen because they happen, we accept them that way. So the only thing that I can do, yo. But as the days go by, they're not getting any better. The summer's already over, preparing for snowy weather. I'm living life by season and not by semester. Means I'm rhyming for no reason, just protecting the treasure. My music's all I've got, it's not purely for pleasure. I'm writing merely so you can hear me lighten my pressure. Intervention just to bring my depressants to lesser. I felt I made it there on time, but I slept through the lecture. Bless her, it's obvious the angel helps cause she cares. But she would still be here if somebody answered my prayers. Kinda makes me question heaven at the top of the stairs. Tell God to set the table and to save me a chair. But the way that I've been drinking, it's like I'm already there. And if I show up late, then I probably won't care. But she's there for me, tells me and helps me to correct it. Guidance through with a black bracelet, an angel that I was blessed with. So why did it all have to happen that way? I think it's a little more than just having a bad day. Things happen because they happen, we accept them that way. So the only thing that I can do is put it past me. So why did it all have to happen that way? I think it's a little more than just having a bad day. Things happen because they happen, we accept them that way. So the only thing that I can do, yo. Jump on the bus, been chasing dreams for a decade plus. Make sure to tune in, there's so much more to discuss. Music's a must, so what's the rush and fuss all about? When opportunities get passed up, it's time to walk a new route. No doubt, see it's all about keeping it moving and crafting masterpieces through the beats we're producing. As soon as someone's listening in tune with the music, careful who you choose when you do your recruiting. Keep the peace in the streets, we need the violence reducing. And it's never too late to see society improving. Open your eyes, you can see the beauty in this life we're polluting. And all the young minds that are here for the ruining. And it's never too late for us to clean up this mess. And anything is possible when I give it my best. 110% guaranteed that I'm acing the test. See, I had to start fresh to get the pass off my chest. Like that. A-Live verse, Buddhakai, what's good? Provoke Proximity. Yeah, universal language entertainment.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we're doing it like that.
So tell us a little bit more about the inspiration behind those tracks.
All right, so the first 2 verses off that were from a track called Proximity off of When Push Comes to Shove. Those tracks were inspired by actually, we lost 3 friends within 3 years. Me and my circle of friends and family. 2 of them to suicide, Michael, Andrew Huff, rest in peace, and Takala Isaac, rest in peace. 2 to suicide, and then we lost Tori Lynn Reese in a drunk driving accident the year after. So we were all devastated. At that time, we were young kids, and we were going through a lot. We were partying a lot, and I went through a dark state of depression at that time, and I had a big window of drug abuse. And at that time, I was definitely self-destructing myself. And that track, actually, when I wrote that, kind of inspired me to move in a different direction.
That's what's up.
And as well as my music. So. And then the third verse is something that we just did, we collaborated on, which was Never Too Late off the new Universal Language album. And that track is kind of just, it's a good transformation, so you can kind of see in the past how, like, my dark days, how I was fighting the demons, and then kind of like now into this enlightened state that I'm in right now. So I kind of wanted to mash them together and kind of get a feel for that, just kind of give the listeners kind of see, how you start no matter what happens. If you keep pushing your music, your family, they can get you through it. And
it allows them to follow the journey.
Exactly.
That's what's up.
That's why I brought that to the table. So
that's awesome. So to all the fans and the listeners, to everybody that's out there, what's your inspiration?
Man, if it wasn't for obviously my friends, my music, and my wife, I wouldn't be here today. So that's it.
So shout out to them. That's awesome.
Definitely.
That's awesome. So this song I'm actually going to do for this part of this verse is produced by Geometric. So shout out to Jeff Gray out in New Mexico. We're about to do it like this. Is that still running? Cool. All right. This one's called Powerful.
Sometimes I wonder.
Yeah.
Will God ever forgive us for what we've done to
Universal Language Entertainment. Buddhakai.
And I look around and I realize
it's so crazy. This intro just used to hit me so hard. That'd be crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jeff Gray again for this dope beat, man. Yeah.
Now throw your hands in the air.
Exactly.
Now throw your hands in the air.
It goes like this, yeah.
Now throw your hands
Check
in the
it.
air. Come on.
Now who could deny karma? When there's so many of us yelling hate music through a unified chorus. We want freedom, but who decides for us? Well, we believe in what people who lie toward us. And for what? For the money to drive Porsches, live in a giant fortress, travel across continents. Or for the power enough to control the masses and separate into classes, the upper to lower classmen. This is the status of the world that we're living in. Survival of the baddest and pass it death to the next of kin. But I'ma rise above the ashes. You could hear me sing a passion that'll be the wind to carry up the phoenix wings. Firestorm through the times of hurt. Yeah, July 4th, I'ma show you how the fire works. Cause love burns much hotter than any other. Sisters and brothers, we gotta learn to love one another. Let's go! Wave your hands side to side for me. If you're looking for the power and the strength to be free, I say, wave your hands side to side for me. If you're looking for the power and the strength to be free,
now throw your hands in the air.
Yeah,
now throw your hands in the air.
Now put your fists in the air. So that's that track. That's a piece of that track right there. Hold on, let me pause that real quick. So yeah, a live verse session is obviously focused on inspiring people to do something different, a little bit of a change, something positive, you know what I mean? And especially now, these days, it's a crazy world out there, and we got to try to make a difference, right, some way, but we can only do it within ourselves. So if you guys want to submit your music, make sure to go to iambuddhakai.com. That's iambuddhakai.com/live to submit your music. Tell them where they can find you.
ProximityLeague.com, www.proximityleague.com.
That's where you want them to go.
Go there.
Period. Cool. And anybody you'd like to shout out?
Yeah, man, whole UL fam. Shout out Buddhakai, obviously. Thanks for having me. Shout out Phil for holding us down. Phil Cisneros. Everybody, UL, Desaro, Graphic, Small Hands, Jordan Polavina, 5, my man, Wind Chill. Yes.
Oh,
we
yeah.
DJ Gadget. We just added DJ Gadget too. More to come on that. But
Yeah, and I just he just did a track with me and Ren Thomas, that history track. He's the one doing the scratches on that, and he killed that. So that was awesome.
hell,
So shout out to Gadget. And like I said, if you guys want to come through to the show, make sure to sign up. Peace.
later.
Later.